Inside the Greensboro Coliseum on day one of the ACC Women's Tournament, one of the big stories, North Carolina and Pittsburgh. It was our first game of the day, and this one went to overtime. I think the interesting thing between these two teams is North Carolina's won 60 ACC tournament games. That's the most of any team, Debbie. Pittsburgh had never won a game in the ACC tournament coming in 3 years ago, and they beat North Carolina in overtime.
It's back-to-back wins for Pitt over North Carolina, and it was a terrific game. Both teams battled. It was a close game, and both teams were able to get what they wanted offensively. But at the end, it was Pittsburgh's ability to separate in overtime.
Pittsburgh able to have 3 players with double-doubles against North Carolina and take them out of the tournament. It's the first time they've lost in the first round since 2010.
Yeah, I think North Carolina has a young team, and we knew that they didn't have enough numbers or a lot of depth. And so when you come into a tournament environment, you got to find a way, in a different way, and they weren't able to pull that off. You got to give credit to Pitt for their defense. I thought Susie McConnell-Serio and her staff did a fantastic job preparing their team for what it's like to come into this environment and be able to get a win.
But what a great way to start the tournament with an overtime game, and ultimately it is Pittsburgh beating North Carolina in OT here at the Greensboro Coliseum on day one of the Women's ACC Tournament, and this is the ACC Digital Network.